Dang, vibes are high today. What's going on?
I'm good. I'm out right now. I'm with my friends. You know,
Word,
my girlfriend's downstairs. We got the lights
word.
going. We put some effort into the scenery. Tried to at least. Um. So what's up with you, man? What's going on?
I'm home, bro. I'm here in the radio station. I had to be in like an appropriate place, you know.
Nah, I enjoyed the. Nah, you killed it. Nah.
So I guess we can just like dive right into it if you want to. Just for the people that don't know who you are, what's your name? Where you from?
My name is Crack63X, or you can just call me Coleman. I'd rather you call me Coleman in person. Don't call me Crack, unless you're referring to my music. That's a fact. We say where I'm from. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, East New York. Um, you know, born and raised. Well, I kind of like moved to like Long Island in like middle school, so like I'm kind of like Long Island. Yeah, shout out to Long Island. Ugh, anyway, um,
So, so I've been following your music since 2017,
awesome,
and but you deleted my favorite track of
Oh
yours
yeah,
off
I got
SoundCloud.
that same problem.
awesome. What do you want me to? I'll put it back up. What is it?
Loose Part Two.
Oh yeah, that got taken down. I didn't delete
Ah,
that.
Wait, really?
That got taken
Wait,
down
which
because
one?
it's a sample, because it's a jazz sample,
Oh,
and then I
oh,
had it on like other DSPs, and it all got taken down. I don't know why. I like saw the alert, and I was like, oh, well, whatever.
dang.
I'll send it to you. Send me your email. I'll send it to you. You can
Yo,
post it
thank you.
on your own. Like if you want to, you can post it at your own discretion. If you want to post it on the Mike Visionary, you have the exclusive.
Yo, I appreciate that, bro.
Of course.
Word, word. All right, so we got that out the way. Um, so your most recent project, You Kids Nowadays.
Yeah.
Um, so before we get into it, like, I want to kind of like give you like my take on it because I thought it was a pretty solid album. Like it
Okay.
had, from me listening from you back from like 2017 and now, it kind of like showed your progression as not only a lyricist but your versatility as well. You know, there's a little bit of boom bap, some trap, but there's also like some pop style beats on there as well. So
hmm
I thought that was pretty dope. So like what was your favorite track off of that? Like with all the different styles on there, what's your favorite track off of that album?
Um, that's a good question. I've never even thought about that. Um, Probably Magnifique because it's like it's the one that kind of doesn't get old
Yeah.
for me at least. It's just like the most fun, and it's the one that I kind of like. Yeah, it seems like the most worldview. That's where I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna take it there more so than the rap trap shit. I'm gonna take it into a different place. So I like that came out so well. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while though. Yeah, like you said.
Um, because I have a top five already. Like when I first heard it, like I had a top five off rip. Um, I really fucked with Alligator, Hands, um, Mary,
Mhm.
Passionless, and Magnifique. I really thought
Yeah,
that was dope.
awesome. Those are
Um,
like yeah, those are definitely the my favorite ones that were like ended up coming out the best. Yeah.
so speaking of visuals, I I noticed something on the track list. So you featured yourself. You featured Coleman. You're Coleman. You featured yourself on Hands, correct?
Yeah.
Like an alter ego kind of thing.
hmm
So so what do you have? What is your idea in regard to a visual for that? Because I feel like a visual for that song would be kind of crazy since it's like I don't know.
It would be cool. I could do that. That is like a good point. Honestly, just I think it was like the only song where I was like being honest. Like yeah, the entire like album, I feel like I was just fucking around and kind of just having fun. That was like the one song I was being honest, so I decided to feature myself. But um, now that sounds dope though. Like I low key, that kind of like makes me think of a video idea for it. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool. I never even thought about it. Like yeah, yeah.
yeah. Hate yourself, fight yourself.
Yeah, right. That I see already like caught on.
Yeah,
You know, so it was more so just gonna be the name of a album. Like it was gonna originally just be the project. But then I started making clothes and I started getting logos done and I started looking at it and I just started to see that it just could be more.
searched like 5 minutes ago, and I should have asked then. But
Yeah,
do
it's
you
all
have any
good, bro.
like
You killed it.
summer apparel that
That's the
you plan on doing?
absolutely,
Because your
absolutely. But I don't want
hats and
to
stuff are pretty fire.
see. Yeah, I have like see. I'm more of a my own like my fashion type is very winter. Like I like jackets. I like being able to accessorize and shit. So like it's hard to think of shit to wear during the summer.
Yeah.
Like like a fashion apparel, but like we definitely got some shit coming.
Oh, is that Claire, by the way?
Yeah.
That's clear.
All right.
People up because I'm who they trying to be.
Yeah.
Hi.
So, do you prefer just Claire or Claire Savage?
Wait, where'd you get that from?
It was your name on SoundCloud.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn, I
he told me
forgot.
to put it there.
Yeah, no. So Claire the Savage.
Yeah.
It's more like a college joke. Well,
Or
it was a little bit of like a nickname in college, basically. Um, and I'm not a musician or anything like that.
because like when your feature on Magnifique,
Hmm.
you kind of had like a Australian like pop music kind of vibe, and I was wondering like if you were gonna do something more with that.
No, no, I'm French. That's why he like picked me for the song. Like,
Yeah, I forgot to say.
yeah, he I mean, he came up with everything. I don't even think you asked me to translate anything, did you?
Nah, I thought of
Yeah,
the French words.
he just wanted me to sing it. But I mean, I am interested
I
in
don't know how
like
they came to me.
dabbling, and if people want to feature with me, I'll have fun with it. But I love music and I love working with musicians and creatives and everything. But I'm not. I am creative, but I'm not a musician per se. I played the drums when I was like 12. Um,
Well, so like
but
with that being said though,
That's
so like
counts.
what's your story then? How did you end up in the collective and like working with you kids nowadays?
well, I have a little bit of like a. I traveled a lot throughout my life. I was like born and raised in France, and I lived in Qatar and Hong Kong, and then I moved to New York, and I met them in college, and we just instantly clicked, and we had like no projects of making any like collective or anything like that, and uh, Abe here is still in college, but Coleman and I left, and we just like started basically working on our own projects, and that's when we decided, well, that's when we realized that basically we all have like a lot to offer in different areas that we could like combine.
Sure.
In different areas that we could like combine.
Sure. Um,
Yeah.
and I also seen like you had like a side page or something. I kind of like I tried to do as much research as I could on y'all. You had like a side page though for
Yeah.
the merch, I guess. Like, so do you design the merch
No,
or
so
help design the merch or?
designs the merch. My job, I'm more of like a production coordinator. So that page was originally created because I made like a quarantine FAQ thing during the summer, where I like interviewed people from around the world during quarantine, and I didn't really feel like continuing in that, and I've like started drawing and painting, so I decided to just like post a little bit of that. But what I'm hoping to turn it into is basically more of a production coordinator page, where what my job is basically is I create music video treatments. I'm like I work in like production and like on set. I'm like an AD. That's like what I want to do, like, or that's what I'm doing like on the side, I guess. Um, and that's, yeah, I basically want to be a production coordinator. There's a lot that goes into it, but that's what I want to develop it into.
Interesting. One last question, because I was curious when I listened to the song Lemon Squeeze. Is that you on the back vocals?
No, and it sounds like it
Yeah,
at some
right.
point because like
Yeah, I thought
I'm
it was
like
you.
in it. Yeah, I
You just
know.
said yes.
I no. At one point, I really like. I even thought like, did I do this? I forgot or something. But like, no. It's not me. It's not me.
And how you doing?
Good. How are you, bro?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
So similar to Crack, I've been following your progression as well, low key since 2017.
Oh, word.
Um, and you've shot like a few videos for him. You've produced for him as well. So I guess what I want to get at is like, what's your ultimate goal in the music industry? Is that like, what do you want to do? Stay behind the camera, produce more? What is something that?
I mean, I'll do anything. I really like making music, but I'm not like too good at it yet. I'm definitely a lot better at like um the videos right now. But like the videos, like I mean, that's like we didn't really even get started into like shooting actual music videos until 2020, and like it like was because of the quarantine a lot. You know what I mean? But like I don't know. I definitely like shooting videos the best. I think. I think out of anything, like shooting videos is probably like editing. I like editing the best.
You definitely are.
I think editing is the most important part to me, and I think that's the part where I have the most fun. Yeah. Which one
Did
was
y'all
Loose
work on
Part
that
2?
together?
Coleman, which one was Loose Part 2? Did I do anything on that?
I don't know.
Which one was that song though? Like what
That
was
was the one where it was like, boom, drip, 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 drip.
Oh yeah, that one. What'd you start doing first?
Oh, I started doing the camera stuff first. I mean, me and Coleman, actually, for my like senior project in high school, me and Coleman did a music video to that like first song, Church, like his first ever song, and we were literally just doing it so I could like pass high school. You know what I mean? And then like we both ended up going to the same college together, and then started.
Best buddies.
So then and then like about like a year ago, he taught me how to like produce a little bit, and then I
play the piano.
yeah, I mean, I already played the piano, like I already played instruments, but he like showed me how to use Logic, and he showed me how to use like just like how to make beats, and most of that was like a little bit of me, and then he would like do the rest. You know what I mean? Like he would like build off like a little like sample I would give him, and like I kind of want to get back into that, but I just have to do it,
He's definitely like.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, we're cool guys, bro.
We're cool, man.
We're cool.
Huh?
I said we're cool, man.
We're cool.
Oh yeah, I've been in like short. I do a little bit of acting here and there.
Are you still on Netflix?
No, oh yeah.
You're on Netflix?
It was like when I was in Hong Kong, when I was living there. There's this movie called Lady Blood Fight. It's a really bad movie, and it like basically a friend of mine invited me to be an extra in the bar, and so you see me like there's like a bar fight and everyone's on the ground and you see me like tiptoe on out of there. So I'm in like the first scene of the movie, or I was on Netflix. They took it down.
Really?
All right. Weirdest experience in New York?
Oh,
That's gonna be hard.
that's really hard.
I don't know why my soul just kind of flinched. Yeah. This experience.
It's like every day.
Not my darkest, right?
Yeah.
Driving and like he was being rowdy because he's a rowdy ass nigga and he just like doing shit like that, and then like he just he's acting up, and then somebody like I guess like walks down the street, like walks across the street, and she has to stop short, and he like and then like Stephanie slows down, and then her boyfriend yells out the window. He's like, "Watch where you going, you fucking pussy! Like fuck you, nigga! Like I'm gonna beat you, like whatever," saying like crazy shit. Like, oh wow! Like I was like, all right, whatever. We drive like 6 blocks down, bro. I 6 blocks away. Like this nigga teleported to us. He teleported to us. He drove. I see him like he drove behind us. I'm oblivious. We're completely oblivious. He gets out of the car. I see that like from the side view mirror, and then like he's like walking, and I was like, "Is that a nigga with a crowbar?" And I didn't like come. I was like, "Why does he have a crowbar?" And he just had a crowbar, and he just like blasted the back of the window. He's like, "Who's a pussy now?" Like
he's like the face of it.
I'm the wild card. You don't know what I got.
You're more the
face. Yeah, I'm the face.
You're the face of it.
Yeah, I'm the face. I'm the face.
You're the person behind the brand.
I'm the person behind the computer.
He's the person behind all the like. You know when you have like the tech guy in like, the spy movie?
Abe.
Oh my god. Okay.
White wave. White wave.
Born and raised in hell, I can treat you well. Flying, but I fell. Hard to even tell.